You know when I realized most traders are full of shit? It was during the 2020 crash. Everyone on Twitter screaming, buy the dip, like parrots with margin accounts. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in a short from February, bagged 8R before half of them even figured out what a trend was. But sure, listen to Barry from Discord who just discovered Fibonacci last week. He'll definitely lead you to freedom. You want to know the real joke? Most of you wouldn't know a high probability setup if it licked your fucking forehead. You're looking for certainty in a game built on probability. You want the trade to feel good, smooth, clean, obvious. Mate, the best trades often look like shit at the start. They feel risky. They show up when you're emotionally off. But that's where the money is. In discomfort, not confirmation. I had a trade once. Cable short, mid-London open. Setup was ugly, wicked candle through a key level, liquidity snatch. Everything in me screamed, no. But I took it, because the logic held. 2-minute drawdown, then, boom! 120 pips in 45 minutes. I screamed so loud I scared my neighbour's cat off the window ledge. Made more in 1 hour than my old boss paid me in a month. And you know what made it possible? Trust in the fucking system. But you don't have a system. You have noise. You're not trading a plan, you're reacting to pixels. You watch price dance around and treat it like it's flirting with you. Oh, maybe it wants me in now. Oh wait, she's pulling back. I'll wait a bit longer. It's not a date, it's a battlefield. And you're out here trading like it owes you closure. You think the market gives a fuck about your feelings? You think it cares you were so close to hitting TP before you moved it because your hands got sweaty? Let me tell you something brutal, but freeing. The market isn't your mate. It's not your therapist. It's a machine. And it eats indecision like it's breakfast. And you, right now, are a fucking buffet. You enter late, exit early, move stops, hesitate to re-enter, and then blame manipulation when it was just you being soft. I've watched traders study price action for years and still blow up because they never fixed what's between their ears. You're not losing because your system's broken. You're losing because you are undisciplined. You can't even sit through a 5-minute pullback without sweating like a priest at a brothel. The moment the candle turns against you, you're already calculating the emotional damage, not the technical invalidation. No, that would be too professional. You're calculating regret, shame, panic, revenge. You want to know how pros survive? They commit. Not to perfection, to execution. There's a difference. And right now, you don't get it. You still think confidence comes before results. Nah, mate. Confidence comes from reps. From seeing your plan work after sticking to it when every part of you wanted to flinch. Let me ask you this. Have you ever sat through a 20-pip drawdown with full size and not touched your stop? Not peeked at the news? Not checked Twitter? Just stared at the price and let it breathe? If not, then what the fuck are you doing here? You want to fix your joke of a trading career? Start by acting like your trade idea deserves to play out. Like you didn't just scribble it on a napkin mid-anxiety attack.
Money's a bitch that never sleeps. And she's jealous.
Jealous is right. Money only comes to those who treat it with respect. And your account knows you don't. Your account sees you move that stop again. And it's like, oh, brilliant. Daddy's scared again. Let's just give it back to the market and blame CPI. I once gave back 5R because I moved my take profit mid-trade. Felt like a genius, caught the high of the move, then watched it run another 60 pips while I sat there holding a single biscuit and half a dopamine hit. Never again. You know what I learned that day? The market owes you fuck all. But it rewards decisiveness, brutal, cold, unemotional execution. You want to fix your trading? Stop asking the market to hold your hand. Start building a plan that doesn't rely on your mood. Because discipline doesn't feel sexy when you're doing it, but it looks fucking beautiful when it pays out. You want that? Then stop laughing at this video and start fixing your execution.
Wake up, you piece of shit!
Start fixing your execution, yeah? Right. And I suppose that starts with... what? Another trading journal you'll abandon by Friday? Spare me. You don't need more tools. You need to stop being a tourist in your own process. Half of you are still walking into sessions like you're browsing a fucking market stall. Ooh, maybe I'll trade gold today. Oh wait, EU looks spicy. Ah, fuck it. Let's scout Nasdaq with zero prep and vibes. Mate, that's not trading. That's how you get bent over by volatility and spanked for your indecision. You ever tried sitting down the night before, actually planning your levels, writing down a bias, and committing to it like a grown-ass adult? No? Then you don't get to call this a job. Because that's what this is. A job. A brutal, lonely, zero-sympathy job that will eat your guts if you treat it like a side hustle. And the worst part? You'll blame the market. Blame liquidity. Blame Jerome fucking Powell for shaking you out. But it was you. Your lack of prep. Your shaky hands. Your fucking childlike need for every trade to feel good. Let me tell you what felt like shit. I once spent 3 weeks journaling a setup across 3 pairs. Track the conditions, time of day, volume profiles, all of it. Week 4, it shows up. Clean. Perfect. Ready. And I missed it. Why? Because I was mid-argument with a fuckwit in a Telegram group about why smart money is just old price action in a new hat. Fucking wasted years of my life trying to be right instead of trying to be profitable. So yeah, fix your execution. But start by fixing how you show up. You want to stop being a joke? Then stop treating trading like a hobby with emotional support candles. Show up with a plan. Execute it like it matters. And stop making excuses for acting like a clown. You ever met a trader who talks like he's a fucking oracle, but trades like a kid doing wheelies on a bike he doesn't know how to stop? That was me once. Too clever for my own good. Could break down candlestick anatomy like a surgeon, recite entry rules in my sleep, quote market structure till I was blue in the face. But when it came time to press the damn button, I'd flinch. Second guess, adjust the zone, wait for one more candle that never fucking came. And don't get me wrong, knowledge is power. But only if you've got the balls to apply it. Otherwise, it's just trivia. You're a pub quiz cunt with access to MetaTrader. Oh, but sure, you've got your levels marked, yeah? Brilliant, but you've marked the same demand zone every fucking day this week and still haven't traded it. Because deep down, you don't trust yourself to manage the trade once you're in. That's the truth no one wants to say. You don't trust you. You don't trust yourself to sit in the heat without spiraling. You don't trust yourself to take a loss without falling into a 3-trade revenge spiral. And you sure as fuck don't trust yourself to let a winner run without tampering with it, like a horny raccoon digging through bins. There's no point marking charts if you won't pull the trigger. There's no point studying structure if you fold every time price wicks against you. There's no point journaling if your journal's just a fucking graveyard for trades you were too scared to take. I had this one phase where I colour-coded my journal entries by emotion. Green for calm, red for rage, purple for existential breakdown. After a month, looked like a rainbow, but my account, still bleeding. Because the issue wasn't data, it was me. You can dress it up however you want. Mindset, psychology, self-worth. But here's the raw truth. Most of you aren't underperforming. You're undercommitted. You want the rewards of a savage trader, but you still act like a moody little cunt who needs 3 confirmations and a candle blessing from the Pope. And the market doesn't care about your emotional arc. It cares if you can execute like a fucking machine, hold your frame when everything goes quiet, and enter the trade when your hands want to run, because that's when it counts. That's when the system either makes you or you sabotage it again like the self-doubting twat you keep pretending you're not. Look, I know some of you don't want to hear this from me, the loud, foul-mouthed bird on YouTube who sounds like she'd slap your nan if she moved her stop-loss. But this is the only way I know how to save you from the shitstorm you keep stepping into. You think I wake up every day buzzing to trade? No, some days I want to throw the laptop out the window and take up pottery. But I still show up. Not because I'm motivated, because I'm built for this, because I decided to be built for this. And that's a choice you've got to fucking make. You want this life, the one where you're free, truly free, where no boss breathes down your neck, no clock owns your time, no client tells you how to breathe. Then act like it. Start honouring the craft, start showing the fuck up like it's life or death, because for some of us, it was. You think I got good because I watched 2 trading psychology videos and saged my office? Fuck me. I got good because I blew accounts, because I took losses that made me want to vomit, because I sat there, in silence with nothing but the sound of my own failure, and chose to keep going. That's how traders are made. It's not the win streaks that shape you. It's the drawdowns. It's what you do after 3 losing days. Do you spiral? Or do you double down on your plan like a professional? Do you log every entry with brutal honesty, even when you hate what you see? Do you tighten your process, even when no one's watching? That's the hard part. Not the charts, not the candles, the part where it's just you, your reflection, and the question, am I full of shit, or am I willing to bleed for this? Because if you're not, then get the fuck off the charts. Go build a Shopify store, start a drop shipping hustle, do affiliate marketing or whatever the latest pipe dream is. But don't waste your life pretending you want this, because trading doesn't tolerate liars. You lie to the market, it punishes you. You lie to yourself, that's when it destroys you. So no, I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to ask the one question no one else will. Do you have the balls to keep trading like a professional, even when it fucking hurts? All right, you've got what you came for. Fix your trading. Or don't, I don't give a shit. I'll see the serious ones next time. The rest of you, fuck off.